about him saying, like, fuck Ben, how lonely and shit he is. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if, like, a couple months from now, Trump is declaring that he barely knew Musk. Yeah, he wasn't that involved in anything, and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I'm just basically shit talking him.
Well, looks like there ain't no power.
It's not surprising at all if that ends up happening. Once Trump, or once Musk,
Looks like part of the meteor.
has to leave.
No, it cannot be! I am down!
I mean, I looked at the local postings as well. I looked at the Cornwall job postings as well. The problem with the local shit is stuff that, like, I would not do. Like, food services, would be too stressful for me. I would not be able to handle working at McDonald's or Subway or whatever. Nah, I don't think so. Hey, Buttercup.
Eat that, you undead flesh monkeys! Our asses are covered, for a moment anyway.
Hey, what, Mike? What I'd love to do is work in a library, but I mean, the only library jobs that I'd be able to get are part-time. and moving to another city for a part-time job. Not going to work great. You know? Everything's just so fucked up right now. Anyway, I did see that the fortune is down there. But nothing of value was lost. I don't even know who she is. I don't know what it is. Just living off the character. Yeah, in this case though, they got hacked. Yeah, so it turns out they haven't updated their site security in like 10 years. So hackers got access. They got access to fucking everything. All the they even got like all the ISP data, all of the numbers, you know, that's they've got all the info on everyone who uses the site. Just really fast. Yeah, all the VPN. I mean, if the shop's worth it, I'm sure, but I mean,
You're buried for good now!
Mars Trump,
Here's another one.
Because of the Trump, shows what a treacherous fucking dumbass Bill Maher is. Just so goddamn treacherous.
Fetch me their souls! Bring on the dogs!
Like, oh, you're so nice to me. Yeah, of course you are. You're trying to fucking manipulate you.
Doggy! Down, boy!
He was so clever. How could he be a fascist? genuinely don't understand why anyone's still here. That's a good guy. Yep. Well, Bill Maher was always busy. Maher and Trump have always both been who they are. Like, there's actually a pretty decent chance that that Donald Trump probably does have dementia. Thing is, how can you tell? It's hardly different from how he normally is. It's hardly different from how he normally is. In the case of Bill Maher, he's always been this guy. He's been friends with Ann Coulter for a long time, and she's a legitimately terrible human being. Because at the end of the day, politics doesn't actually affect him. We've got money. Politics doesn't actually affect them. Doesn't matter who's president, doesn't matter what their policies are, doesn't matter what they say or do.
Maybe someone should go turn on the
None of
power
us
now.
directly affect it. And he doesn't really care about that. It's performative. Politics for him is really just a performance.
My fault.
He doesn't actually give a shit about it. He just wants to be smart and self-superior.
With this SMG, I bring death.
So look at me, I'm so much smarter than all those people.
I can hit more than one at a time. Yeah, this makes the big holes. I like it.
You know, all the years of constantly bitching about the woke and
More score.
political correctness and vintage SJWs and fucking whatever other buggers. All I do is complain about all that shit. It's just what people feel that's my sense of superiority over other people.
I like the funny noise it makes. Yes, yes, my pretty.
No attempt to actually understand the points of people.
Fire sale.
Christ is my love language. Never been there. I don't really. I don't know anything about the city. Yeah, yep. This one came by a Hunter Bucks border. I mean, they can't get rid of it. People are just anti-doctor to my sleep issues. He is a nice shirt.
Fire sale.
Like politicians have very much rigged the system so that they can't do their job. And so that they just keep getting I'd love to work there. Don't tell me, you tell the fucking employees. The employers are the assholes who aren't willing to give me a job. I'll apply for a bunch of stuff. I have, and it did nothing for me. So they didn't transfer it on. So they didn't transfer it on. Maybe I need to get that. Maybe I need to keep trying to make 2 weeks straight. I tried it a couple days. I tried it a couple days. I've got it in something else. Congratulations. That's a glad you really done that. When I was a teenager. So it sometime back when I was a teenager.
Fetch me their souls. Time to put you down, puppy dog.
I mean, that's sort of what happens at the end. Back there, either can't fall asleep at all, or I sleep for 2 hours, wake up, and can't fall back. I think there's probably actually the ADHD medication. Does that make sense? Learning to walk a lot didn't need to. I think what I need, really, more than anything else, is ADHD medication. I think that'd be more effective for getting me to sleep than anything else, probably.
This weapon makes me happy.
Yeah, but the way it works with ADHD is very good. Like, there is a reason that gets prescribed to people with ADHD. Indeed, I do. I don't drink tea. Not even just that, to be able to like just function.
His head shattered! Oh, they stand no chance against you. This will keep them at bay. The weapon of the victorious?
It regulates your brain, and that's
It's
the
about
problem. Your
time!
brain is unregulated.
Now with more honor!
And yeah, it's about traffic. For some people it's a stimulant, but for other people, that medication ends up metal in the head. Despite being an effort, for some people, for people with ADHD, it actually does the opposite.
The doctor says... I get paid double for my effort.
Sorry, reading on my channel. The big issue with that is like not something I'm interested in. even like the smaller countries. So. Proper investment in proper resources, proper places. We do have to get it. Yeah, but I mean, you're only seeing me out here. That's not how it works. We're getting a very limited view. And we can't really fight it.
Alright, I won't touch it.
I don't know what the hell you do. I can do I have an occasion, but not get around them. Doesn't have energy drinks. I don't think that I never bothered with. I do use the drink study.
Alright, let's get it.
I will please you now. The voices.
This
is a virtue of the honorable.
Wonder if Rick Toppin has gears like those in his head. Yeah, and I didn't think this could get any more fun.
How's this? You surprise! They seem to have all gone wolves.
So how are you saying it? Are you saying it like, beautiful?
Nice timing.
You're just like putting her in a package when we mail it? Make sure you read the opiate rules on shipping living things. So I think mammals in general have to not be accepted. Yeah, I mean, not much choice. Just the spiders. Yep. Simple. Yeah. So their own criminals. Yeah, you want to something you don't have to engage in human trafficking. Fish, spiders, crickets are a common one actually. Bees occasionally. And you got it? Not in the berries. Might be 15. Not actually 15. $17.60 per hour, minimum wage.
Keep your head down next time! Who's it gonna be next time?
Actually, currently in Ontario, the minimum wage is $17.20 an hour. In October, it is going to go up to $17.60. It's really been a while since that's always 12 seconds interval. Yeah, really been a while since I jumped in one way.
True warrior forges his own bread.
20 seconds.
I haven't heard so good if I put my hat in there.
Are we skipping like Mississippi? Just one Mississippi region? We might be camping here.
Talking about.
Either that or UP just inhumanly fast. Or mammally fast.
Now there is buzzing. More time to play with my pretty one.
Fire sale. Double points.
Ammo to the max, yeah?
Fire sale.
Watch them all explode so beautifully!
Double points.
More time to play with my pretty one!
Here, the fist of the emperor.
Fire sale.
Destruction reigns.
Double points.
Ammo to the max, yeah?
If you need to give any personal information, to get that
Taste my
book
medicine,
check,
squishy face.
please don't give the information for it. This is definitely the great guy. I want to get the information. For money or for like, gift
No
them?
more Dr. Nice Guy!
Do you remember? Yeah.
Cursed plague.
It's here. I want to get closer to him. Break them.
Oh, money to buy all sorts of things. Gold. Hey, Bill. There.
Have been purified.
Indeed. When in doubt, hang up, look up an official phone number and call that number. Not really, I mean, it's, cheap labor and, very good.
They seem to have all gone full.
Double points.
I mean, India's got a lot of people, so it's easy to set up large qualifiers of people who are desperate for money and willing to do what it takes to make whatever money they're trying to make from it.
Watch a little piece of the bone fly from its neck.
This is awesome. Oh, I don't give a shit.
Feel it? Oh, I hope you feel it.
I don't know, I don't care.
Yeah, one turn ahead for me.
I made that shot before without a
Although
gun.
that is a phrase that will get, that would certainly fucking do. India and Pakistan are two different countries. Why would it be? So. Mistaking one for the other is, does not go over well.
Slug to the skull. Nice.
Don't Dempsey, I shot that one.
And let's move away from this offense.
Fire failed.
Scavengers alight!
The shortened version of Pakistan is regularly used as yeah, and you got any sort of like tracking number or anything like that into that?
Watch them all explode so
I mean,
beautifully!
Do you have a pretty significant Pakistani population? Yes, the white folk. Really one, like, it might have been, like, you might have been something where, like, one comes with the other.
Taste my medicine, squishy beef!
But, huge method. That's what I'm doing.
No ammo is no fun!
I want to read that book again. In the history.
Bring on the dogs.
Yeah, I mean, I did know about the prediction and everything. There's a lot of people out there for the police.
Did you kill with?
occasionally someone has someone in the chat with that means. Isn't there occasionally someone else who shows up here? I feel like I've seen the name.
Now there is pus everywhere.
I feel like I haven't seen him a lot. I feel like he hasn't been around for quite a while. Yeah, I don't believe we've been doing this anymore. I do not believe humanity has ever been this big of a fight.
Double points. I get paid double for my effort.
We know how to do this. We know the wages of the laborers who were employed to work on the field. I'm not talking about other, it's possible that I suggest that like a step. I just definitely just think of it.
My blood will roar with their tears.
Yeah, the construction is I am not a fan of space here.
They seem to have all gone boom.
I don't think that's very
The doctor says, die! The flames of the dam.
Fire sale.
Not slaves. They were paid. They wouldn't jump. They wouldn't jump slaves.
I'll give you double points. More score.
Nah, I don't think they have any real interest in that. I think this is just
Double points.
Fire sale. Double points.
But it's still entertainment. They're creepy and they're still entertainment. Building shuttles is a little bit different.
Destruction.
Double points.
It screams a soul.
Yep.
They are held outside for a little while now. The blood! The beautiful blood! You have no more head.
Only kind of. Like the point is, like, it wasn't the kind of carry that people think of.
I will please you now. The voices!
No, she doesn't. He's got the whole wall around. He's shouting that one. Okay.
Double points.
The crowd's right, basically.
I feel the power! The flames of the dam!
Basically.
Watch them all explode so beautifully!
Experience that you made just message and another earth and blah blah. Just hurting the planet to run down. That's not good.
I will please you now! The voices!
That's very good.
They seem to have all gone double points!
So that's church is devastated by the words of a random jackass from the
They seem to have all gone boom! Squishy, squishy, little bug! A gift from Sam. Good boy!
Fire sale.
I should probably take it. Yeah, don't think you could make things any worse for me.
Double points.
the ending. Why? Shall continue.
Double points.
Oh, you got it, didn't you?
Watch them all explode so beautifully!
Fire sale.
Validate.
I'll swallow your heart! Sounds like the handiwork of the beast. ECP! Face up to your death!
Cannot harm us without a
Yeah, I've never really had medic guys, but
My blood will roar with their tears!
my anxiety is only for the it's a constant flow of I'd be really nervous about taking it. I have anxiety though. I would have anxiety about taking it. That's really tough. Pass on the lead.
Fishy squishy little bug!
Not everyone.
Low on ammo!
You know, that's what we use, you know.
blood-sucking gutter slugs are going on.
Yeah, the things and stuff.
Rig drop and lay off the sauerkraut, man! Hey, player! Drop the chips and get me some ammo!
Yep.
Oh, those things need to see the sunshine every once in a while. The beast never knew what he needed.
I can't cherish their agony if I run out of ammo completely. Taste my medicine, squishy beast.
Fire sale.
I'm actually going to end this stream here for tonight.
No rounds, no wounds, no joy!
Might be up tomorrow. My mom said, I don't know, maybe I'll be on tomorrow, maybe I won't die. We'll all find out together. Good night, everybody. of course not if she's right there in the passenger seat taking me the part of it. I'm just saying, this video I watched it last night, bro, and it was on TV channel. I always shop them out, but I have to because I got some great videos on Tophiachu, the best background channel out there. And this is one of those times where I watched it with my head in my hands, just wondering why she's saying all this, what the hell she's talking about, and pretty shortly in the video, you'll be understanding my frustrations as well. She seemingly thinks
Useless without words.
So while I highly doubt that, if she does, hopefully people get a good rid of it. So ladies and gentlemen, let me ask you a question. Have you suffered an injury lately and need somebody to fight for you? Well, you can consider America's largest injury law firm, Morgan understands the very true self-love.
Hey,
And that's the
Blair,
size
I need more ammo or
and
we're
if you're
going down.
seriously hurt, your injury could be worth millions. And you must believe that Morgan never settled for no low-down offers. They have achieved significant progress in the past couple of months, and this is result of no altering
Covering fire on its way for you, Jack.
34 times the highest insurance offer, and 26 million in Philadelphia, 40 times the highest insurance offer. And one of the best parts about it, the fees are absolutely free unless used. You can start your claim now with Morgan at www.forthepeople.com/smoke. Found in the description or the same QR code at screen from your phone. If you're severely injured and you need someone to play tooth and nail for you, you can give Morgan a call today. There's an evil creature. There's a gigantic creature in this car. I don't know what it is. I think it's bigger than a rat. I don't know what it is. It's under, it's like not inside the car, it's like under the car or something, like in the machinery. Because it keeps bang, bang, bang. It's like banging. Whatever it is, I don't know. No, the cat was under the car one night, and it ran, and it was attacking something under the car. I don't know what it was, but the cat ran away with it. So whatever is in the car, there's something, not in the car, but just like, we're fine, but it's like under the car somewhere. I don't know what it is, because I was thinking of that, it was banging really loudly at night. It might be a rat. I was thinking, I've never seen a possum.
I will soon need ammunition.
I've never seen a raccoon either. Where I live, I don't know. My favorite book? I do like the RS9 Dream Street book. I used to be an RS9 all the time. The Dream Street books when I was younger. I read a lot of books in high school. You know, some of you guys need to read. Oh, and I did love the Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. That's one of my favorite books too. Yes, I can read. I read higher than most people. So when you say I can't read, you can't read. You only read up to the grade. So I was worried about maybe working on the reading skills before you talk about I can't read. Because 50% of Americans can only read up to 5th grade. So instead of worrying about me, worry about yourself. So animals or rodent, I don't know what exactly it is. Living inside Tophiachu's car. But no, living outside the car somewhere. And I'm assuming they have something inside the car. But I tell you this much right now. It's not just Tophia, it's not just Brother-Chu and Mama-Chu. There's something else that's made tone inside that car, and I hope the Sliders welcome it very warmly. To be fair though, it is kind of hilarious.
His outputs I'll have to resort to.
Try to find this thing. It's just one of those Brother-Chu issues he can deal with when he gets home from a hard day's work to support Tophia. But really, the best part is when someone in chat tells her that she can't read. She then goes on to talk about how she used to love the R.L. Stein novels. And then goes on to say that she reads better than 50% of Americans, and assumes that everyone in her chat who's calling her out cannot read themselves. This is coming from a woman who always likes to think she has a learning disability, and to be fair, she probably does. This is only her trying to stick up for herself by getting attacked and being told she can't read. Now, an attack like to her, this isn't an attack that she perceives as such. So now she has to claim that she reads better than everyone anyway. It's Tophia's main defense mechanism to just claim she's something she's not, so she sounds better than sounding like a scruffy troll. And I saw Trump's video. No, I understand. Trump has a vote or he's an STY, he's just like this. Thank you for the lesson. But in the same breath, right? In the same breath, I feel like victim shaming or victim blaming should not be allowed, especially because you're in all of victim blame dead. I understand that you said you should have called police right away, but when something happens, people don't call the police right away. You gotta stop thinking that when something happens to us, you must call the police right away. That is victim blaming. Don't victim blame people. Please, I saw that video. That was not it. Whether you feel mad that you didn't report on it or not, right? You can't sit here and say, I'm not going to bring awareness to this because it's serious. Call the police. It could have helped save her. You don't know that it's how the internet works. That's why a lot of people come on here and document for proof, because if they go to court, they're going to say, well, what proof do you have that Uncle did this to you? And then what's going to happen is that she ain't going to have any proof. Right? You should know how the internet works. You are people that only thinking about peace. But you have to think about it from the other side. You have to help people get out of very bad situations like that. So let's not think that everyone has to run to the police because the police are going to be dropped. They're not going to do nothing. Look, I don't know a single soul she just spoke about. All I know is that that's a horrible question to think about saying that quickly. This girl she's speaking about is apparently abused. Nobody knows that you don't shit your neck with somebody who is killed. And so to feel sickness and so telling the people that you should not tell the police their own doing is such a dangerous line of thinking. I know you have your own personal opinion on the police, but encouraging another human to not go to the police because in your mind it's victim blaming, then what does that even mean? Telling someone to go to the police is victim blaming? I'm not sure. I'm not sure, but all I know is not going to the police or just allow this creep to keep going around and doing things he does. And that needs to be stopped immediately. She brought up this TikTok as another place to go. That's absolutely not. And if you want to expose this person, go ahead. That's completely understandable. But for you to say that it's a safer alternative than going to the police is just crazy. Yeah, I'm going to make a little bit. Very ridiculous. But you can do that. Now, what I'm doing to get home is that I've been scoping out this house, right? Because you really know house that I'm scoping out. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to end up making this house and I'm going to rob it. That's what I can do. You know? I'm going to rob this house. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to rob it. I just think, really? You want to ask me a question about what I tell you? I'm not going to tell you what I'm doing. It's not going to be different. Why would I tell you that I'm into the house? Oh my God, she's so right. How could I have forgotten that it's her business, you know? The business she airs out every night for hours-long live stream. What I find most interesting is that nobody is asking where you get your new house. They're asking what are you doing to get that new house. Because you aren't to be trusted in that sense, Tophia. You come here live every night and explain how you do so much and try so hard. But it doesn't seem like any of that, like there are proof of that, right, Tophia? You claim all
I get paid double for my ambulance.
Show proof. Show that you're actually trying to. Because you seem to look at everybody else and go, man, they're fucking up. Man, this person's fucking up a day. But what about you? Because you're showing no types of no drive to actually get out there and help get down and get paid. As a matter of fact, you're getting in reverse based on what you're about to say in a little bit. You know what? Not really big deal. To feel somebody who just got her Xbox stolen, who had no way to play it anyway, apparently already got a new Xbox. She said that earlier on, after some while, she tried to make it like a cricket thing, but maybe I did. After saying she used
Cheaper weapons have a prescription for pain.
That's the situation that I'm in. That's about after you know you're living my case. Maybe stop talking about one situation that I've already said, that I've already gotten the situation handled. I've also got to say whatever money from wherever I get cast out, it's cast out, like I say, $10 for the gas tank. Well, in the meantime, I can talk about whatever situation I want to talk about. You need to worry about your situation and not worry about me. What? They're dumb. They have no common sense. You know, see, the difference between me and you is just the fucking holiday. You know what's happened during the meaning that I would still have to go a fucking long time to take a really goddamn long time. Because, you know, that's like the only document you have to do. You have to do a whole team about it, which is none of your fucking business what I'm doing with my life. So maybe instead of telling you to worry about other people, like, worry about yours. You guys talk about any and everything. I've been doing that for years. So maybe, just maybe worry about yourself, okay? It's shit out of her fucking mind saying all that kind of stuff. But let's look at the first one. Someone brings up, you always know to put it in their own time because you always talk about Ash Trevino, which is a perfect example, as I've said many times. Yes, Ash Trevino is a worse person than Tophia, but Tophia thinks her being able to criticize Ash somehow puts her on a pedestal. It gives her somebody that she can do what people do to her, you know what I'm saying? And then she said something that's so crazy because of why they're never going to get out of this situation. She said she needs $10 for a document. She's currently just waiting for the money she has coming to her. You know what that is, ladies and gentlemen? Tophia got banned on TikTok, or at least demonetized, and she's waiting for $200. $200. That's the whole holiday season not getting a job because you're waiting patiently for $200 goddamn dollars. I'm not saying that's such a little bit of money, especially for someone with issues, but come on, man. This is your excuse for why you don't gotta get a job? I mean, it really is. That's what Mama should be defending her for, so she has a job. It's TikTok. But, she's not getting paid for it, so is it really a job? In their mind it is. She cusses up a storm in there, too, and that's when you really know you got Tophia, man. And finally, the one that my jaw dropped on. She has the nerve to say to Ash that she's going to focus on that and talk about it, but Tophia has her situation under control. Like, that's why I think at the beginning, how your mind, like, you're just saying that as a deflection, as something to protect yourself and people calling you out. I just said you're owing $200, even though you're supposed to do it. What is that going to do in your quest to get a new home? Nothing. Nothing at all. She'll get the money, kind of huff and puff when she sees how much an actual home is, and then go, well, at least you can go out and then start there to have a dinner again, right? Drop in $80 at a Texas Lady house, and now she's back in the same position she's in.
Well, I was still talking about actually what I want to. Mind your damn business. It's really your business. You still talking about actually what I want to. You give a strong fuck. I'm going to talk about what I want to talk about.
More time to play with my pretty one.
I'll talk about actually, I'll talk about anything. You're not going to stop me.
Hey, player! We need more ammo or we're going down!
I'm not questioning that. Just going to talk about what I want. There's nothing in my car. You can't do it. I can't be able to talk about it. She already did, dummy. She already briefly mentioned me on the live stream. Actually, did mention me. When I first talked about her, I'm not going to go to talk about me. She already did. Yes, she did. So, thank you.
You're claiming that you can talk about Ash all you want with nobody's business. You're supposed to be earlier in this exact video saying that people should stop giving her attention. I'm starting to think she's obsessed with this girl, because she even knows that Ash mentioned her one time, and it's the only person Tophia has been talking about lately. I mean, shit, look at my channel. I have all these Tophia videos in the last week, and I never claimed I wanted Buddy to talk about me. But she does this again because she views Ash as someone else than her. She can call him out about when people say, they're Tophia or this, Tophia or that. And she thinks that's going to happen. But then she ends up getting comments saying, Tophia or this, Tophia or that. And all that's fine and well, but like, when you bring up again that, Ash has talked about you once, and the way she uses that to try to like own a troll in a petty way, I go, no, she's mentioned me once and stuff like that. Then she responds, how about that? Thinking she really puts the person in her face, and all it sounds like is, yeah, you're really into that teenager. You even know that moment she talked about you, and you're obsessed with this Tophia. You don't want to admit it, but you are. And maybe it's just again for the reason she wants to criticize her, but nonetheless, you got actually turning on the mind 24/7.
I don't understand why this video is going up so she can't do it. When, she talked about videos that they're going to ask for, if you can study. That's why, she talked about that video again. It was a video of someone using audio that had the audio, and it was actually the audio, and when someone said that people said they would keep the audio, they picked the audio for them, and it was literally, no, I'm not. So anyway, they said, yeah, they even said TikTok to take the audio down. It's ableist. Why is there an ableist audio off the computer? Like, of course the video got taken out for bullying and harassment. It's bullying and harassment. That's what you get next time. You're a coach for the day. I think you're going to turn up your story. Then they say, no, it's not that I'm doing it. How come I get strikes for bullying and harassment, but these people can say that it's not? Enough is enough. And then there's another girl being back there talking about, oh, I'm going to think I don't have to look like Tophia. First of all, if I was to do like this, I would have abandoned you. And I would be sitting around asking you what about your weight loss, what weight loss. It looks like you haven't lost any weight. So let's not go there with that one, because I can use that focus like that too. And I don't feel enough about, what do you call it? I really truly don't care about respectability politicians not being that sort of back to people, because I will, okay? You and your double chin need to do some extra walking on that table. So the thing that you need to do a lot. And if you are going to come on the internet saying like, oh, I'm going to do this, I have to look at this, good. I hope you relapse and you choke on it. Not choke, but I hope you relapse and you eat a doctor. I hope you relapse so bad that you cut your face, okay? Because being fat phobic is not nice. And I'm trying to do this, so I don't have to do nice.
See, with that one right there, people are now going to feel going to take it close to every time they talk. Is the R word a nice word? No. But if TikTok found it necessary to not take that down, you go in the effort and you have to report it simply because of the way people report your videos these days, you're now in the same level of control. And anytime you lose an account, you cannot complain because they found something that you did in the video tested. I'm not going to sit here and defend the guy who did that, despite probably doing it many times myself.
They
So
seem to
here,
have all
remember,
gone
you are the one
boom.
who can make that judgment call. And that also allows other people
They
to
are
do the
held
same
outside for a little
I
while.
love how it kind of just did the same thing. Now you're doing exactly. You're doing exactly what the troll do that you hate so much. Look at the way you talked about that today. What, the person made a joke, so you responded in the same way a troll would? I thought you were supposed to be above that, to be a better person now. I'm telling you, you're just giving the troll so much ammo. And I've never heard Tophia use a fat joke before. But that just seems so out of her character. And I don't know, she had this idea that if one person wrong her, it's not fair game to do that same shit to everybody.
I tried to be nice, but I'm not going to be nice to people who are really unhappy, and people that there's nothing about it because they need their account for. People said, oh, well, this isn't doing it harassment, and clearly it is. One of the videos did get taken down because it was doing harassment, and you want to make action because they were giving you artists. Why is it okay for people to be ignorant? Thank you for subscribing, sorry. You have to subscribe to this, but I get so annoyed because the only reason why I saw this video is because I posted my name right because someone said there's an account between to me. I said, oh no, not again. I was going to get a profile account. But then, what happened was, is that, so I went to go to profile account and I saw these two videos. Then I saw more videos and I'm like, how is TikTok allowing these people to use that photo? Because there was nothing but videos after videos after comments of my body. Where I'm like, I hate you so much that you gain so much weight. And you would never know what it's like. But sometimes these people don't have to go through what I go through. I don't have a lot of places to have a reading disorder.
Ultimate explodes so beautifully.
I'm not going to fight that. Nobody wants someone just trying to slander your name and people thinking, it's you under that name. But the big problem there is you trying to approach someone else's video for a word they said simply out of spite because people do the same to you. You're trying to control someone's whole channel because you don't like a word they said. That's a little too much. It's not even like it's getting violent. To say like 70 people for one correct, I can totally understand. But if a reason TikTok themselves doesn't take that down. You keep complaining that there's videos of you up, there's slandering you and stuff, all this stuff. But again, if TikTok does not find this to be slander, then that's that. And look, maybe this is something YouTube won't like me saying, and maybe people in the comments will tell me I'm dumb. I just want to say this. If Sophia genuinely goes through an eating condition, right, if she has an eating disorder, if she has that and that's why she's like the way she is, then okay, I understand it. But why can't you work a job with the excuse that your legs hurt too much at 30? Like, if you would want her to go to Amazon, if that and her legs hurt too much. Even now, she thinks that her legs hurt. And it's because she's trying to use them. Like, I'm sorry, but
Devil
the
man.
reason your legs hurt is because you rarely ever use them enough to do it. For them to claim that you're doing a lot and trying to, like, better yourself in that way, is a big crock of shit when you complain that you're too out of shape to get a job. You would still be able to be healthy and maintain yourself, no matter really what way you are, to a certain extent. If you're just out getting music, get out there, take a walk, and if you sometimes do that now, if you're in the car and there's nowhere else to go, but I'll be damned if you're ever doing that at home. So to use that excuse while also having plenty of glaring problems there to not back that up, I don't know, it seems messed up. You know Casey likes to give herself every excuse in the book, and I think now it's all
I don't understand why I have to keep explaining this to people. Say, someone in the comments to people that there's a video of me, right outside, and someone said, I don't know, it's amazing how she manages to stay big while she's homeless. Like, what is wrong with people? If people are doing the same, that I may have PCOS, remember that one of the things that PCOS is weight gain, is harder for people to lose weight. And it's giving a kind of gaining a lot of weight. It's just like, sometimes, because I think, I don't think so, maybe something about this, but you look bigger, like, you get, like, bloated with PCOS, and then, like, you don't look bloated, like, sometimes they look look different, and then sometimes you want people always constantly talk about her weight and saying that she gains weight when it's not, it's, just, what she has. Whatever it is that she has, that's weakness. But, PCOS is kind of the same thing. It's hard for people with PCOS to lose weight. And it's not gaining weight, it just looks like you gain weight when you do it. It's just feeling like that. I'm not eating it at all. The only thing I eat is like constantly with peanut butter garbage. That's the thing. Sometimes you later to be like, yeah, it's not feeling good. Yeah, eating that. That's over. I can't function. I was trying to find that account, but I just gave up because it was kind of hurtful. Like, I'm not upset, but it's just the fact that these accounts have really harassed me, body shaming, talk about my weight all the time, and in my situation says, oh, no, but she's not even to have all that weight. Dude, some of the people, it's kind of so they don't feel good. You know, New Year's is coming up. I'm trying to get a house. So I can make TikTok, not TikTok, YouTube videos. Well, some make TikTok videos and TikTok videos back. They just because they don't have to do TikTok back. And I hope so because all these people that talk about me won't have anywhere else to go. You talk about me on Instagram, you get banned by me. Every account you make is done. I'll be glad. Because all I have to do is make my YouTube videos and mind my business. If I want to turn off the comments on my YouTube videos because I don't want to like comments on YouTube, then I'm not going to. And I don't have to go back and just come to the post my videos, mind my business, make my money, and that's all I got to worry about.
You know, she genuinely thinks that by the way, that if TikTok goes away, she can jump to another platform like YouTube, and all these trolls will disappear. It's like, well, I can turn off the comments, but I'll just stack them all together. Well, here's the issue with that, Tophia. You may have been once monetized on TikTok, but your account got demonetized, and now around those different streams, she'll say something crazy, and people will report her and get her stream taken down. And she thinks that if she moves to YouTube, that's somehow going to change. Listen, especially what you just said about reporting accounts that you thought were offensive, you don't think that's going to continue here on YouTube? I'd give it just a few weeks before our channel is taken down. Because in her mind, right, she thinks she really has a chance at this. That, look, I have an audience, I'm a content creator, and a big content creator, I guess, in her mind. And she doesn't get that it's for all the wrong reasons. She compares herself later in the video to people like Nicki Minaj. But she said, oh, if I can get banned, why can't these people? That type of shit, right? In her mind, she really sees it as that. Oh, look at all these people watching me, I'm so popular, I need to make money off this. Because you are a low guy. You're not meant to make money off this. Your community may do not like you. And if you're even close to making a dime, they're going to put a stop to it. But you don't have this loving community with us. Well, the community sort of throws it and chomping at the bit to take that monetization away from you. I know I probably sound like a cold bag from saying all this, but it's just the fact of the matter. You have a trolling community around you that's one of the most like vicious I've ever seen. Plus, the stories around you, the videos around you, have tons of people who just know your stories. And you're not going to get away from that. Well, no, the trolls are lying. We've already accepted things like not the trolls lying. And you're a digital liar, too. So no matter where you go to you're not going to be followed by fans. You're going to be followed by trolls.
I'm glad TikTok is going to a certain extent. I feel bad for the people that are being affected. So I was doxxed, I was harassed, I was stalked, I was bullied, and TikTok didn't do shit. So now you're all losing your account. Ha 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 ha. And I don't care because everywhere I go, I'll go viral. I went to Lemonade and I got 6,000 followers. And I got an opportunity. So, I'm going to have to message it back. So yeah, and I'm actually going to get help. So there's that. So, all I have to say is, I don't give a crap. Let TikTok go, I'm not going to be sad because I was greatly affected by TikTok. Because TikTok didn't do nothing but allow people to bully me and didn't give a shit. And then people say, yeah, that's why I'm being blocked. Because if I was to do it on a block too, you wouldn't be laughing, you would be crying, I would be crying, people would be crying, you know what I'm saying? Why would you block that person? And if it's for them to block me, none of them do.
Sophia, you're a cracker.
Hey, look, the boxing was Tophia, right? Boxing's never cool. But Tophia, you live in public. You live in a car on the side of the road. There's no law saying people can't walk in public in the court. It's just a traffic state that you fell upon, Tophia. You're a low guy who's homeless, you know, so we're doing the larceny situation. Which you like to compare yourself to. But, like, the whole thing is one big TikTok is crazy, right? Given how they've allowed getting bullies and all this. You're now calling the end of, like, probably 1 million people with a job or a way to make money. It's this shit of, I can't do it, because nobody else can. I just do it like this, so everyone else can. And it's just like a selfish line of thinking. You know when she got fired from that guy over the hiring issue? She probably took that shit, started throwing it around the next day. And I imagine
Oh, my fucking God. You're fired for hiring.
Like, Sophia, again, I mentioned that's a liar. And if you see it in this one more, they're thinking that she's actually going to compete on the other website. Maybe that's not so much of a liar.
No, I told her to go off the internet. His wife not to get off the internet because because people, right, that was going to go to somebody else and got them harassment.
Sophia, I was never gonna ask for her.
Are we just going to tell people to go and move on and say get off the internet, and then they're going to go do it to someone else, and they're going to tell that person to get off the internet, and it's just going to repeat the cycle? And then, you know, they're going to go do it to someone else, and they did. In the Discord, they tried to attack this lady who was just doing makeup, might be doing the video, and they said, let's go harass her.
Sophia, shut the hell up.
I tried to stop this lady from being harassed, but her live stream, it either ended or it got taken down. I don't have to leave if I'm getting harassed. Why should I have to leave if I get blocked? You know what the consequences are for blocking people? Blocking is against the law. That's like telling somebody that it's okay for them to rob a bank, the cops do not arrest them because they robbed a bank. It's against the law to block people. If I was to do the same thing someone did to me, you wouldn't be telling those people to get off the internet. You would be blaming me and saying, like, why did you block that person? When someone uses their job for doxing somebody, I'm not going to say I told you so. I'm just going to tell you should have gone off the internet. Some of these people that dox me should lose their job because it's against the law. I hope they lose their job too. I hope somebody gets mad enough at what they do to me and starts reporting their job and finds out who they are. I'm not going to care anymore. You should have gone off the internet like you tell me. Like you tell me.
Now, the whole thing about Tophia getting off the internet is because everyone knows it would stop the trolling. I don't think the troll's not that bad, really, but she doesn't understand that it's really good for her. She's just mad that people want her to get up her pride and joy. And admittedly, she doesn't have to, but if she wanted all this trolling stuff, yeah, that'd be her first step, getting it right off her chest. She brings up how people that lose their jobs for doxing her. And you know, probably if you're spending all your time all day searching for Tophia and her location, yeah, I mean, your job might hear about that, so that's kind of fucking weird. Like, if she did call your job with that, there would be a chance Dave would call to talk to you. But that's what's weird to me, because why is there no talk of the police? Tophia earlier talked about how much you don't trust them and how you should like focus on the internet instead of going to the police. Some weird shit like that. But maybe this could stop Tophia if you didn't just try to find their job. Like, that's her big thing, because people tell her to get a job, she loves having a reason to try to get other people to leave theirs. And this is, I mean, people aren't going to lose their job for it, but really, like, make their boss look at you like weird afterwards. She likes doing things on her own.